Good morning, grade 2. How are you today? Let's start our video. Today we're gonna have grammar lesson 22. We will have using adjectives. Do you remember what is an adjective? We had it in lesson 21. Yes, super. An adjective is a word that tells more about another word. Also, an adjective is a word that describes the noun, numbers or special adjectives, colors or adjectives. For example, Julia made one kite. Where is the adjective here? One. It describes what? The number of kites. Gloria tied 2 wishes to her kite. Where is the adjective? 2. And it describes what? It describes how many wishes did Gloria tie. What about if we add er to the adjectives? If I want to compare two people or animals, places or things, so I should put er to the adjective, then the adjective will be followed by than. For example, Beth is taller than Jan. Here I'm comparing between Beth and Jan. So what should I do? I should put er to tall to the adjective, then after taller I should put than. So one more time, Beth is taller than Jan. I'm comparing here between Beth and Jan, so I should put the adjective, then er, then followed by than. Again, if I want to compare between two people, two animals, two places, or two things, anything, I should put er to the adjective, then the adjective should be followed by than. Like the Jan is faster than Nina. Here I'm comparing between Jan and Nina, so I should put er to the adjective and it should be followed by than. What about if I want to compare more than two? So what should we do? We should put est to the adjective, and before the adjective I should put the. Add est to the adjective to compare more than two people or two animals or places or things. For example, Nina is the tallest friend of all. So here I'm comparing between Nina and all the rest of her friends. So what should we put? We should put est to the adjective, will be tallest, and there should be the before the tallest, it will be the tallest. Beth is the quietest person at all. Here I'm comparing between Beth and all the others. So I will put est to the quiet and the. It will be Beth is the quietest person at all. Let's practice. Which word here completes the sentence below? Do you know the? Here there is the, so I should choose adjective and est. It will be the quickest way of all to cook rice. Number 2, this kitten has the. Here is the, and I'm comparing between the kitten and all the other kittens, so it will be this kitten has the softest super. It's a morning today than. When I find than, so I'm comparing between only two, comparing between this morning and yesterday, so I should put the adjective and er, because here I find than. It's a colder morning today than it was yesterday. Number 4, Sonia is the, here when I find the, so I should put est to the adjective. Sonia is the fastest runner in the second grade. I'm comparing between Sonia and all the second grade students. Finally, this rose is a red than. I find than, so I should put the adjective with er, a darker red than the other one. Super. Also today we're gonna study indefinite article and definite article. What are the indefinite articles? A and an. When we use an, do you remember? An comes with all the nouns that starts with the vowel letters. For example, what are the vowel letters first? A, E, I, O, U. So if I find any noun starts with the vowel letters and I want to put article, so I will put an, like an apple, an orange. But for the article, a will take all the rest of the alphabet, which is the consonant letters. For example, a table, a baby. For the definite article, it's a the, and it is used with all the alphabet. For example, the apple, the boy. Now let's answer page 98. Here, draw a line under each adjective that tells how many. Then write the noun it tells about. Here, Gloria had 2 pigtails. Where is the adjective? Super, number 2. And where is the noun that that number 2 describes? Pigtails. Julian tied 5 wishes to his kite. Where is the adjective here? Number 5. All the numbers are adjectives. And where is the noun that number 5 describes? Wishes. Super. Gloria and Julian walked 6 blocks. Where is the adjective? 6. And where is the noun that number 6 describes? Super. Blocks. Julian counted 12 rocks from his collection. Where is the adjective? Number 12. And where is the noun? Rocks. They found 1 nest. Number 1 is the adjective and nest is the noun that number 1 describes. Let's move to page 101. Here, I want you to choose which is the correct article. Louis is a or an? Paul. Paul here starts with P, and as we said, an is used only before the vowel letters, so it will be a. He goes on airplane to visit George. So airplane here starts with letter A, which is the vowel letter, so I should use an. George cleans attic upstairs. It starts with A, so we should use an. Louis stays for week, starts here with letter W, so I will put A. The boys play in an or the park. Park here starts with P, so I will not be able to use an, so it's the park. Here, write the correct word for each sentence. The pond is than. We find than the pool. Here I'm comparing between pond and pool, so I should put adjective plus er because I find the word than. So the pond is deeper than the pool. Louis is the. When I find the swimmer at all, I'm comparing between Louis and all the other swimmers. So Louis is the fastest. We should put est by the end of the adjective. Monday was than Sunday. So I'm comparing here between Monday and Sunday. So I should put er to the adjective. Monday was warmer than Sunday. January was the coldest month of the year, because here I'm comparing between January and all the other months of the year, so I should put est after the adjective. George is than Louis. I'm comparing between George and Louis, am putting than, so I should put er to the adjective older than Louis. Finally, let's go to page 107. Beth is quieter than Nina. Jan is the quietest person at all. Super. Nina has shorter hair than Jan. Jan has the longest hair in the class. Jan has a smaller dog than Nina. Our homework will be page 110. Thank you, grade 2. Goodbye and see you next video.